afternoon. carry anymore.
Hey, good morning, Lenny. How are you doing? I'm about the same as yesterday, so sorry if I sniffle or cough. Yeah, I'm doing okay. This time I'm up so early because Penelope must have heard some thunder or something, and she was all upset. So I got up and came into the basement with her. Just so happens that's where I can play games. I think I'm sick, yeah. Either that or allergies. Either that or allergies, but baby G got sick too, I guess. Probably from daycare as usual. What are you up to, Lenny? Thinking about getting some sleep soon, I guess. Just drinking some coffee here. Coffee. I don't know why I said it like that. I think we're ready to go to town. New season of Fortnite. Not sure if I'll be up to play it, but I'll try. You've been playing that game for a long time. I'm glad that you're still enjoying it. I remember I played it with Criddle. Jeez. It was probably like 5 years ago by now. I don't even know. I was never good at the base building part.
Hello.
You started in 2020. I just looked at the calendar. It's almost 2024. Ever since COVID, time is really kind of. I don't even know what to say.
Evening.
I can't tell time anymore. You don't think you're any good still? I'm sure it's relative. There's always people that'll come and stomp you. But I'm sure if I jumped into the game, you would beat me quite handily. That's a nice looking helmet. I'm no builder. Yeah, some people get crazy with it. Didn't they have a season where they got rid of the building? Or am I making that up? I guess they put it back. It's kind of cool that they try different things. Oh boy. Appreciate you stopping by, Lenny. I'm just this is kind of a nice helmet, but not nice for me. There's no reason for me to have it, I guess. Game modes with no building. Yeah, that's where I would probably prefer to play, just because um, haven't put the time in to be any good at the building part. I will hand it to them though. You know, they kind of came up with a unique situation, or not situation, a unique thing in a genre that's quite prevalent. Plenty of games similar to it, but not quite like that. When I was younger, I used to be really good at FPS games. Or at least I felt like I was really good at FPS games. I don't know if I lost it with age or what, but so I accidentally skipped a waypoint here, so I think I don't need to go back for it, but I just kind of want to probably get some good experience from the creatures. So, here we go, I guess. What time does the new season come out? Do you know ahead of time? It's downtime right now, so hopefully at 5 a.m. Ah, okay. So about a half hour, I believe. Oh, what is this? Glacial. I guess that's where I want to go. Are you feeling any better, Lenny? Last time I remember you were mentioning your blood sugar. Hope you don't mind me asking, but hopefully, is it improved? Hope you're feeling better. New skill point. I'm glad you're feeling a little better. Drinking tons of water. That's usually never a bad idea. I've been kind of slacking on that lately. I feel like I've been drinking a lot of coffee, which is water, sort of, but not quite. Trying to think of what I'm doing here. Battle orders, right? Battle command, shout. All right. Do I drink black coffee? Yeah. I have enough trouble not eating too much pizza and Chinese food, so I figure I don't need coffee to add to my calories. Definitely tastes better with milk and sugar, but can't have it all, I guess. How about you? I guess you drink coffee? I don't know if we've really talked about it too much. You've cut back on coffee. You drown it in sugar and creamer. Definitely tastes better that way. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I've cut back on coffee in the past for caffeine reasons. So even without cream and sugar, there's still for reasons to not drink so much. Ooh, French vanilla. That's really good. Yeah, there's no denying it tastes better. I used to drink a lot of instant coffee, which is even worse than brewed coffee. So I just got used to just terrible tasting coffee. Oh gosh, sorry. I remember standing in my kitchen in my college apartment many years ago, drinking cold instant coffee just for the caffeine hit. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm not going to add milk or sugar anymore. And I just stuck to it somehow. I mean, now maybe once in a while I'll have some cream and sugar in it, like big deal. But if I make it at home, I guess that's the right way to say it. If I make my coffee at home, no milk or sugar. There's the waypoint I was missing. I remember like when I was a kid, I went to Canada with my family as a vacation. And I remember like getting exposed to a cappuccino and like all these other different kinds of coffees and stuff. Kind of random thing to say, but I remember drinking cappuccinos in Canada. Your mom used to have coffee with our neighbor every morning. You would drink some when you were about five-ish. That's interesting and nice, the concept of having coffee with your neighbor every day. I only laugh because it's so far fetched, it feels like to me. They never gave you sugar, they would put a lot of milk in it. Well, that sounds about right. I mean, when you're a little kid, you usually try to drink a bunch of milk. Whew, I'm kind of, I don't know, cold in the basement. I don't know what's going on. Oh. The idea of hanging with your neighbor seems so different. Yeah, I'm sure my neighbor doesn't remember this, hopefully. And not that it's that big of a deal. But I guess I lived here for like a year or two. Let me think about that. No, just like a year when COVID started. And right before it started, my neighbor was chatting with me. And he's like, oh, we should grab a beer sometime. I'm like, yeah, I mean, the guy's like probably 20 years older than me. But I thought, I'd grab a beer with this guy. Why not? But then COVID came. And I was like I never talked about it ever again. But I was just like, well, I was going to grab a beer with this guy. But now I feel like I can't even leave the house. So I never grabbed a beer with my neighbor. Uh, and I guess by now it's too late. True story. Although in my daily life, COVID's not really a concern any longer. Is it? Is it for you? I used to mask up and all that. I didn't really mind, but haven't had to wear masks in a long time, and not really avoiding anybody anymore. It's not for you either. I mean, I guess that's good. I used to get really mad at people like in the grocery store when like the whole store has a mask on except like one guy, one dude walking around without it. It's like, oh, look at this hero. There's like a group of people I don't understand. It must be like a mentality. Like there, let's say there's like just this random bad thing that could happen to you. Just anything. It could be any bad thing. And you have a list of things that you could do to decrease the chances of that bad thing happening by like 1%. And if and the list is like, well, this might not be true, but it also might sort of be true. It like kind of makes sense that it could be true. And it's either not true or it's like a 5% chance that this bad thing won't happen. Like you're helping yourself. You know what I'm saying? A 5% decreased chance of you having this bad thing happen. There's some people that are just like, I don't care. I'm not going to take any precaution. Like, I don't care about percentages. Like, it's like, okay, like I'll take the 5% chance to not have it happen by doing what's on the list here. I'm not really explaining myself very well, but I think you know what I mean. Like, if there's a 2% less chance I'll get COVID if I just put a mask on in the grocery store, like, I'll probably just take that 2% chance and wear the mask. Like, I'm still not saying it right, but you could apply it to anything. It's like, okay, I got home from the grocery store. Should I wash my hands in the sink? There's probably like a 10% chance I'll wash away some germs I touched at the grocery store. Some people would just be like, I'm not going to do that. When they don't stand on their sticker in the sixth floor part. Yeah. You're the same way. Mask up, did what I had to do and went home. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if this was real. I guess it was to a degree. These people, like, it's infringing on my freedom. Okay, pal. Like, what the heck is with you? Some sort of lunatic. I just never understood the pushback. Whatever. Everyone's dumb but me and you, Lenny. We're the only two non-dumb people in the world. Hey, harshly me, the third non-dumb person in the world. I don't know if you heard me say that Lenny and I were the only smart people. What's up, harshly? Up and at it early. Yeah, this time Penelope, my dog, of which these emotes are my dog Penelope. She must have heard some thunder or something. She came into the room and she was not happy. She was shaking and scared. So me and Penelope went into the basement. Okay, Lenny. And just so happens that my computer is in the basement here, so I try not to be dumb, but baby brain lingers for a while. Did you have a baby? Is that what you are saying? Yeah, she's pretty chill now. She has this big dog bed that she's laying on right now. Hey, what's up, Otaku Phoenix? Haven't chatted with you in a while. Good morning to everybody. Just kind of chilling, killing some monsters, and hanging with my dog in the basement because of a thunderstorm. Yeah, not much here. Maybe it's still not bedtime for you, Phoenix. I think it's like 2:30 in the morning for you. Love Diablo 2? Yeah, me too. I really am enjoying the remastered. The graphics, excuse me, are a lot better than they used to be. Harshly did that whole list they tell you growing up: married, house, baby, working towards midlife crisis. Funny you should say all that, harshly, because I did all those things too, probably since we talked last. I got a house, I got married, and I have a toddler, I guess, at this point. You do closing shifts, tend to be up late. That makes sense, Phoenix. Are you still working at the gas station, I believe you did in the past, at least? Midlife crisis. I think I'm working on that too. Yep, I got married. Uh, Maybe like 3 years ago or something. Hey, what's up, Weidenbach? Kind of early for Ginto time. Yeah, I've been telling the folks me and Penelope are in the basement here. She got upset. I guess she heard some thunder. I didn't even hear the thunder. I just woke up when she was upset. How you doing, Weinbach? Are you up maybe delivering papers this early? Yep. We call the baby G, although he's 2 now, so he's not really a baby. He's a toddler G. Still at the gas station? Your little brother's getting married in 16 days? Very nice. Congratulations. Are you a part of the wedding? Gonna need more coffee here soon. Seems like there's a lot of monsters here. Welcome back, Linny. You're looking forward to it? Well, I hope you enjoy the wedding, Phoenix. That sounds like a good time. I had 2 weddings last year that I attended. One was in October, and one was in November. No weddings this year, however. Gonna drive myself nuts with the countdown. Yeah, I'm sure they're excited too. There's a lot to stress over. Holy cow. I'm racking up the waypoints here. Weidenbach says, just got done with the papers. Took Fridays off during high school football season. So now just chilling before nap time. Ah, very nice. What's your involvement with the high school football? Trying to remember. If you have a child that plays, I kind of don't think so, but maybe you just like to go to the games. Harshly did my marriage the easy way: courthouse and a barbecue cookout. I was talking with Linny earlier about COVID. I was starting to try to plan, not me, I mean, my wife is the planner, but we were looking into places right when COVID happened, and then like a lot of venues either closed or didn't get back to us. So we did something very similar, Harshly, where we rented like this old house on this old farm that somehow you could rent. And we had like a dozen people at our wedding. And then we went out to a restaurant. But it worked out really well because we didn't spend a ton of money. In fact, we probably made money. Not that we were trying to make money, but the money that was gifted was probably more than the cost, which is much better than the opposite. Yeah, I'm a little sick, Phoenix. Sorry if I'm sniffling right into the microphone. I'm going to blame Baby G's daycare. That's pretty much the... You know, how many times this year have I been sick? Like at least 4? Probably all daycare related. Airdrops medicine, thank you. Thankfully, the only medicine I'm taking is like some kind of over-the-counter stuff where it's like if you squirt it up your nose, it makes your nose not so stuffy. I forget what it's called. Daycare are germ factories. Yeah, yeah. In the last 12 months, there's been a lot of sickness. Thankfully, it's all just like inconvenient sicknesses. Like, I don't feel good today. Like, it's nothing serious, but. Weidenbach says, all the kids done with college now. Holy cow. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess, Weidenbach. Jeez Louise. Flonase? That sounds about right. The son is coaching in a school close to me, and I run the chains for the town I live in. You'll have to excuse my ignorance, Weidenbach. That's awesome that your son coaches. What does it mean to run the chains? I am the last kid with a partner that has yet to be married. Oh, the first down marker. Okay, that makes perfect sense, Weidenbach. Now, I got you. First down markers in football. Yep, that big thing on the chain. That's cool, man. It's nice to be able to be involved with your son there. I keep hearing NFL statistics, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot that like the NFL is going. I guess. Phoenix, I'm not. You don't have to. I'm not asking you how old you are, I guess, but I feel like you're a little younger than me, if not a lot younger than me. So yeah, I would agree with harshly when no pressure, no rush, I guess. I don't know. Late 20s. Yeah, I mean, I was certainly past my late 20s when I got married. In fact, a lot of my friends that got married, not to say that you and your partner are going to split. Obviously, I'm not trying to say anything negative, but what I mean is a lot of my friends and my own personal friends got married in their 20s, and then by their 30s they got divorced. So it always kind of made me think like, maybe it was good I didn't get married in my 20s. Seems like it was a coin flip at that point. Little brother always jokes he's going to beat up my boyfriend for not proposing. Oh boy. Really appreciate you guys chilling here with me. Might have to run in get more coffee, but not quite yet. Didn't meet your boyfriend till my 20s. Sounds like you're on a normal path to me, Phoenix. Not gonna lie, I played hard. Told him if he didn't marry me by 10 years, I was moving on. You've been together since. That's good. Uh, So I'm not sure what you mean harshly. Since I was 14? Ooh, bottom of the coffee mug's tasting pretty strong. Oh, I got you harshly. Baby G, he he has learned to swipe. It's funny. He likes to look at pictures on your phone, and he'll swipe the pictures. Speaking of babies touching phones, Baby G, well, like I was mentioning, he's more like toddler G. He's almost 2.5. Not quite, but soon. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe he's almost 2.5. It feels like just yesterday. I remember looking at him and he was like only 5 months old, and I was just like thinking, I can't believe that only the last 5 months I've had this child in my house. Only downside to getting married would be wearing a dress. You don't like dresses? Well, I guess you don't have to wear a dress. Although that is, I guess, the norm. How old is your baby, Harshly? How old are your cousin's kids? Couple days from 10 months. So not quite walking yet, I imagine. I remember when baby G couldn't walk. Now he runs circles around our house. The layout of our first floor with the kitchen and living room, it's like a circle, I guess, if you wanted it to be. So he just runs and runs and runs in a circle. Sometimes on his own, sometimes if we chase him. Your cousin's oldest kid is 13? Holy cow. He won't let go of things. Gotcha. He speed crawls. Guess we're old. Getting old. You barely turned 30. All right, let me rephrase harshly. I'm old. I'm getting old. I feel 500 when talking to teens. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. My wife's niece, I think she's like 11 or something. There's just like no, there's like no communicating with her. That's not quite a teen, but she acts like it. And harshly, if you've only barely turned 30, you got some time before your midlife crisis. So try not to sweat it. I hate these teleporting guys. Can't have a midlife crisis if your whole if your whole life is a crisis. Well, that's true. That's funny. I never heard that before. I don't know. Sometimes this beautiful little drives me crazy. I'm sure children expedite the process. Yes. Well, yes and no. Weidenbach says, I would not say you're getting old. It's just that you've been streaming a long time. And everyone you meet is growing up. Yeah, you got that right, Weidenbach. Weidenbach has been has been following. Holy cow! 7 years, 2 months, and almost a day. I like how it gets down to the hour. Weidenbach, that's a really long time, man. I guess I like to stream if I've been doing it since then. Haven't played Minecraft in a long time, but still like hanging out, playing some stuff. Otaku Phoenix levels up. And Weidenbach, you got that right, man. Especially with like playing Minecraft back in the day. Obviously, a lot of the people on our Folksville server were, I mean, to be honest, some of them were like in middle school, and now they're like, I'm in college now, and I moved out of my parents' house. It's like, geez, I remember when I met you, you're like worried about eighth grade music class or something. Like, Haven't played vanilla in a long time. I haven't either. I a couple of years ago was starting to enjoy hardcore Minecraft single player, and I streamed that for some time. But I guess I kind of fell out of that as well. By the time I go back to Minecraft, there's gonna be a lot more to it. There's been several updates since then. I don't know if I need more coffee or less coffee. I'm feeling a little jittery. Probably less coffee. More coffee, might have to. Lenny Pops and I were talking coffee a little bit ago. Do you guys put cream and sugar in yours? I drink my coffee black, not because it tastes good, but because I have enough trouble not eating too much pizza and Chinese food. So I figure I don't need calories with my coffee. But it definitely tastes better with it. Appreciate the lurk, Phoenix. Thanks for coming by. Hey, what's up, Vidoof? How you doing today, man? Did I hear pizza? Yeah, we're talking coffee. I don't put cream and sugar in my coffee, even though it tastes better that way because I eat too much pizza. So I try to not have more calories in my life than I would otherwise. How you doing, Vidoof? Partially just uses creamer. I should use plain cream and sugar, but quick is easier. Yeah, I hear you. Breakfast pizza, dessert pizza. Did you ever have a dessert pizza? I never did, but I feel like I've seen pictures of something like that. Coffee is life, says Vidu. Sadly, I agree. Excuse me. I drink like a pot of coffee a day, which is probably not great, but whoa, getting some lag or something. Can't kill this guy. Cece's used to make cinnamon dessert pizza. Are CC's still around? I feel like I went to one of those like a long time ago. Cinnamon bun on pizza bread. Yeah, I feel like CC's pizza made me think of Chi Chi's salsa. Can't get enough. But then I'm like, wait, that's not the same. Haven't had CC's since 2001. You haven't, or they haven't been around since then. Put one Stroop waffle on top of the coffee mug so the caramel melts. Ooh. Vidoof, are you Danish? You haven't. I got you. Vidoof has 2 mugs every morning. Yeah, I got like this thermos. I remember talking Stroop waffles with Skunky. Finnish. Oh, okay. We have a gentleman by the name of Ilastani that is also from Finland that comes to the stream a lot. They are so good. I had to try. Now I can't get enough. I'm in the east coast of USA, and I can find Stroop waffles, but I don't know how authentic they might be. This area looking sort of empty now. Couple stragglers. Get back here. Speaking of pizza, says Weidenbach. Have I ever had Cam's Pizza? No, I don't believe so. Is that a chain restaurant? I don't think I've heard of Cam's before. Let's see what's going on here. Clear our inventory a bit. Get them from the German store called Little Lidl. We have those actually. They aren't the most authentic, but they're good. I got you. Yeah, funny enough, we have some. I don't know how you pronounce it. Little Lidl stores. We have a few around here.
Can I help you?
+5 to strength, huh? Well, isn't that something? +5 to strength and save an inventory slot. Hmm. Dick's Pizza. I don't think we have those here. Small chain in the Rochester area. One of the main owners of the chain streams making pizza. Wow. I feel like I should watch that. I guess I haven't seen the meme, Vidoof. Are you on Discord, Vidoof? That would be the best way to send me some stuff. Let me see. I'll send you an invite just in case. If I can figure out how. Invite people. Anyone is welcome to join the Discord that I share with Garlic Grove if you would like to. Let me put this charm in my box. Pretty happy to save an inventory space. And I think I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get some more coffee and use the restroom. Really appreciate you guys hanging here with me. I will be back in a moment or two. I'm back. Alright, thanks, Vidu. Let's take a look. Sirius XM Canada. Thanks, Vidu. I'll take a look at that video. Thanks, Weidenbach, for the streamer link. Thank you, Harshly and Lenny Pops. Appreciate that. I got some new coffee. I think we can play the game a little bit more here. Baby G will probably be getting up sometime soon. So I'll have to go then, but not quite yet. So let's kill some more demons. This thermos keeps my coffee so warm for so long, I have to put ice cubes in it. Mine causing havoc now in his toy box. Are you on East Coast time, Harshly? You're up pretty early as well with your guy. I guess I'll go in this portal thing. Good old Ohio. Ah. I've never been to Ohio. I've been up and down the East Coast from Florida up to Canada, but never west for some reason. It's cheap and has lots of old people, so no progression. Yeah. The home of only Finnish basketball player in NBA. He plays on the Ohio team, a Finnish basketball player. I'm only here because the husband lives here. I grew up in Virginia. Okay. Funny enough, I'm going to Virginia today. But I don't live in Virginia. I'm going on a trip. Ah, the Utah Jazz. That's right. I forgot about that. And by that, I mean I forgot what the Ohio team name was. Most of my NBA knowledge comes from NBA Jam for Sega Genesis. So it's about 25 to 30 years outdated. However, Utah Jazz did exist back then. And I'm with you, Harshly. I don't really follow sports. I don't even follow the things I like a lot. So, just not enough time of the day for everything. Hey Vidoof, the one thing that Ilistani, the other guy from Finland, says is that Finland has easy access to saunas. So I wish to ask you, do you have a sauna? What is this, a blockade? Let's going on here? He teleported to the other side and just got wrecked. More saunas than cars. That's quite the statistic. Too many roadblocks. To be honest, I think the quicker thing to do would be to go back to the waypoint. What the heck is that coming from? My apartment building has a sauna I can access. I wish USA had, like, I don't even know what the word is, like more spa type stuff. Like you could go to a spa, but it's like a specific thing that you plan to do. It's not just like, oh, this building has a sauna. What is my favorite fruit? Does tomato count? I guess that doesn't really count. I don't. I'm not a big fruit fan. I like apple sauce. Does that count? Family's two cottages have a good old wood sauna. Ooh, that's where it's at. My cousins have their saunas and so on. I'll allow it. How about you, Lenny? What's your favorite fruit? I like me some applesauce. You know what else I like to do? Applesauce I think is good for dipping. Get some French fries, dip it in that applesauce. Now you've got yourself a party, my friend. When I went to Canada a million years ago, the hotels there had saunas, and I think I went into I went into a wood sauna then. That's true. Pineapple's pretty good. I only eat pineapple on pizza though. Not that I mean I would eat some otherwise, I guess, but that's like a whole separate topic, but I do like pineapple on pizza. Get a little hot sauce on that. Get the sweet with the hot. Mm-mm-mm. It's been a long time, though, since I've had pineapple pizza. Not sure where to go next. I feel like this is not the way, but let's see. Ancient's Way? Okay, I guess this is the way to go. Why the face, Harshly? A moon lord. Pineapple on a bone and ham with brown sugar glaze. Yeah, I would enjoy pineapple there too. You said tomato. Yeah, I was kind of joking. I guess tomatoes like a fruit. I guess I don't know. I consider it a vegetable though, like in my own daily life. I like tomatoes mostly. I usually like tomatoes with something. Yeah, scientifically, I guess. Good saunas hit different. Oh, wood saunas hit different. Yep. Aren't too dry or moist. You can breathe easier and the smell. Oh, I know the smell. What is that, like a charcoal smell or something? I'm thinking like I was kind of like a little kid when I was in a sauna, and I'm trying to wonder how old was I? Just kind of feels odd to me that like I was unsupervised and able to go into a sauna. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I definitely like little tomato on my burger for sure. Onion too. Lettuce, I'll allow it, but it's it doesn't really add too much. If I was gonna be a Diablo monster, I think I would want to be a Moon Lord. Not that big of a deal. Here, everyone goes to the sauna no matter the age. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I guess it just seems weird to me because it's not a usual thing. Maybe it's a more normal thing in Canada. Or I just happened to go to a couple of hotels that had them. I have no idea. It was a very long time ago. Have I tried Diablo 4 at all? Yes, I did play Diablo 4. Um, I played a druid till level 50. And I hate to say it, but it's just not for me. It's not designed the way I want a game like that to
At
be,
your service.
which is kind of depressing because, I'm a big Diablo fan. I played Diablo 1, 2, and 3. I played 3 a lot, but 4 ain't cutting it. Plus, it costs like $70, which is not the end of the world, but yeah, 3 was okay. Like even 3 was not the greatest, but it felt easy to play. Like there's a lot I would have changed about Diablo 3, but I still played it like thousands of hours. It was still pretty good. They tried to go with an open world sense, which in theory sounds like a great idea, but yeah, that's right, Vidoof. Diablo 3 was probably at its best when the Reaper of Souls expansion came out. Before that, it was like hit or miss. The thing that really upset me about Diablo 4, and I've told this story to a few friends of mine. I was in the open world somewhere, and I came across some elite guy, and I don't know, some random boss, and I'm a level 50 druid that turned into a bear, and I'm just wailing on this guy. He's like a level 50 boss because I'm level 50 because, of course, all the monsters have to be your exact level. And I'm wailing on this boss. I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him. I'm going to win eventually, right? But it's taking me a while. All of a sudden, this level 19 mage or sorcerer or whatever, wizard, comes and just like mows down the boss. And I'm like, what just happened? Yeah, force scaling is terrible. So not only are all the enemies your level, but that level 19 wizard, the guy I was wailing on, to him was level 19. But to me, it's level 50. So what the heck is the point of co-op play? You're not even playing the same game. You're not even attacking the same monster. Like you are sort of, but to one person it's level 19 and to a different person it's level 50. So this level 50 player is actually weaker than the level 19 player. Now what the heck? I mean, it's almost like they sat down or like, how can we design this game completely backwards? Some people don't think it's that big of a deal, but to me, after that happened, I actually just quit the game. I was like, I don't even want to play this anymore. There's no reason to level up. There's no reason. Like I said, trust me, I wanted Diablo 4 to be great because I want to play Diablo. Vidu Sev, especially when my friend took a hardest difficulty, got stuck real quick. Never found a balance. I think the balance came later, yeah. So there's my story harshly about why Diablo 4. And that's just one complaint. You know, if you go to like the Diablo Reddits, there's all sorts of complaints about a lot of stuff that does not involve level scaling. So sadly, I hate to say it, but I think I'm pretty finished with Blizzard games. It's clear to me that they don't know how to make games anymore. Or at least they don't know how to make games that I want to play. And I guess that's just the way it is. Your husband played for 2 weeks. The graphics are great. Like, the world is cool. Like, all that stuff. But just the core mechanics of the game is no good. And I'm glad you didn't spend the money on it because, like I said, the cheapest version was $70. And I don't mind buying a game now and then. But yeah, it's not great to spend $70 and be like, oh, this franchise I used to love is now terrible. It's like, oh, okay. Yep, that's about true, Vidu. If they just want the money, and I get it. Like, I want money too. Everybody wants money. Everybody needs to make money. But it comes at the cost of the quality. Excuse me. The other thing that I hate about big game developers is like, oh, well, it's going to be on console too. So basically, they make a console game. They don't make a PC game anymore. It's just a console game on PC. And that's quite limiting. Look, if you like console, fine. I like it too. I don't really play console, but if I had one, I'd play it. So, like, take for example, harshly. Maybe this is not the best. All right, this is good enough. If you can see my screen here, I don't know, what is this? 14 different things I could put on my right click? Something like that. And if I was like a wizard or something with a whole bunch of spells, you know, you could just. And Diablo 1 was even different in the sense of like you found the library books, and even if you were a warrior, you could cast a fireball, not as good as a wizard or whatever, but you could find a book and learn it. Well, in Diablo 4, and Diablo 3 was the same way because probably the same reason. It's like, okay, well, here's your 4 skills because there's 4 buttons on your controller on console. It's like, oh, okay. $100 for 4 days pre-access too. Yeah, and like what? Yeah, Vidu kind of sums it up. The graphics are great in Diablo 4. The world looks cool. But yeah, if your game mechanics aren't so hot, then who cares what it looks like? I would rather terrible graphics but a good game. And let's be let's even take a step backwards. The game that Blizzard released before Diablo 4 was Diablo Immortal, which is some kind of pay to win pile of rubbish. I didn't even I didn't even try to play that one. My friend Skunky harshly knows Skunky. He's a big Diablo player. He can't even play Diablo Immortal because his country has gambling laws or something. So the game is like, oh, just throw a bunch of money at this game and maybe you'll get upgrades and stuff. Yeah, it's look, I like mobile games. I play plenty of mobile games. But that's not what I want in a Diablo game. Pretty sure you broke your PlayStation. What happened, Lenny? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you didn't. And if we take a further step even back from that, Overwatch was never a game that interested me for some reason. I just didn't want to play a 5 versus 5 first person shooter. So fine, right? Plenty of people played Overwatch, but then Overwatch 2 came out. They pre-sold a bunch of Overwatch 2 games or something. Then said they weren't even going to do half of what they said they were going to do in Overwatch 2. And Overwatch 2 just basically was like a patch for Overwatch 1. It's like, what are you guys doing? And then not only that, I mean, Hearthstone used to be fun, and then they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that. It's like, all right, how many terrible things are you gonna do in a row until I stop buying your stuff? It's making a ticking noise and won't start. Jeez, Lenny, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you can Google ticking noise. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. Like, there's really no reason to call it Overwatch 2. Yeah, I'm with you, Vidoof. I don't. And like, look, yeah, I understand. You have to make money if you're going to produce a game. I'm not arguing with that. But if you just make a really good game, I feel like you could come up with some way to make money from that, right? That's not ruining the game at the same time. I don't know how much more I can play. I'm really hungry. Maybe a little more. So yeah, Blizzard used to be cool. Whoever made it cool hasn't worked there in probably 20 years. Now it ain't cool anymore. That's the summary. So I'll play Diablo 2 instead. And I think the other thing is when I played Path of Exile just a little bit. Like I made a character a little bit. Nothing crazy. But I think when Path of Exile 2 comes out, I might check it out. Because I think that they're going to make a game closer to what I'm looking for. Because Blizzard ain't going to do it at this point. Let me read Vidu's message here about Apex Legends. So Vidu, if you're saying that Apex Legends does it in a better way, where you could do the Gamba stuff, but you could also play and get the same stuff. Or no, actually, it seems like you're saying that they make a lot of money, but they're not fixing some stuff they should. That's another game I actually never happened to play. Apex Legends. I don't even know what kind of game it is. Ariat Summit? I guess I should go there. I don't know. I hate these guys that freeze me. FPS Battle Royale. Ooh, level. Hey, what's up, Jules? Ah, I didn't hook up Not Too Shabby. I have a couple sounds going on the bot, but I forgot to hook that one up. I could do it manually. Hold on. Getting ready for work, Jules? Where are my sounds at?
Not too shabby.
Oh, baby. I'm doing all right, man. Winding down a little bit. I'm getting some coffee in the system, and I'm getting really hungry, so I'm like losing energy. Good to see you, Jules. Thanks for coming by. Penelope got upset by a thunderstorm or something, so or hang in the basement. Vidu says good studio makes Apex Legends, doesn't do crunch, but EA sponsors it. They get limiters. Oh, limits on what to do. I got you. What's going on, Jules? Subbot. Let's see. I think you subscribe, Jules, which thank you for that. If you're on mobile, sometimes you have to leave the stream and come back, and then you get that little thing that says like celebrate your subscription. But thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. It should work if you get the thing on mobile. Hopefully. Let's see what we got going here. Oh!
Youpie.
Youpie! There we go. Thanks, Jules. Appreciate it, man. Subscribe for 44 months. That is a very long time, man. Thank you for the long, ongoing support. I really appreciate it. You going camping this weekend, Jules? I think, did you say? GG! Yes, thank you very much, Jules. Please don't forget to use a copious amount of Penelope emotes. Do you guys go camping to the same place every time, or do you go to different places? Just out of curiosity. Oh, yeah. Penelope's behind my chair in her fluffy dog bed. Different places? Nice. Are there lakes where you go? Or maybe only sometimes? I really want to go camping at like a nice lake. I guess I kind of want to go glamping. When it comes to sleeping, I probably want to sleep comfortably. But I want to cook on a fire, and I want to make a fire, and I want to hike around a little bit. Whoa, my poor minion is going to get killed. I'll save you, hopefully. Man, I'm getting chilled. I'm moving so slow. I'm glad my helper didn't die. Did I? Oh, I didn't assign a new scope. Some do have lakes close by and some don't. Depends on the place. I got you. Well, I hope you have a good camping trip. Or weekend. I guess I'll do battle orders, right? Max life. Do you get any fishing in at these lakes? That would be ideal. Ooh. I'm racking up the waypoints here today. I think I got 4 waypoints. Jules says, place we're going to this weekend has a lake and a nice beach. Unfortunately, it's not supposed to be nice. 60% rain. That's be a bit of a downer. I hope it doesn't rain too much. What's there to do if it rains? Just hang out in the RV, I guess. What have we here? The Ice Cellar. Probably a little one-off dungeon. That'd be pretty sweet, Jules. Catch a fish at a lake, go back to the campsite, cook it up on a little campfire. Although I have no idea how to gut a fish or prepare it for cooking. Ooh. A unique or a set item. Let's see. Chill in the RV. Well, I hope so too, Jules. Good luck with the trip. I may or may not have a campfire tonight as well. We will see how it develops. I haven't had a fire in a long time. I'm getting so hungry, though. I think I might have to go in a minute. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks, man. Looking forward to seeing how the trip went. Hopefully the weather holds off. Fly across the ocean just to get killed. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for us. Let's see if we got something cool with our helmet. Nope. Not really. But I'll save it anyway because it's green. What's the weather for you this weekend? I think about similar. And by that I mean there's like a chance of rain. But every hour you check it, it says a different percentage. So it might rain or it might not. And I think it was already raining this morning. And I think there was a thunderstorm this morning because Penelope got upset. So I think I'm in the same boat, Jules, in the sense of hopefully we'll have a fire if the rain doesn't come. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I hope not as well, my friend. Oh man, I think I'm going to go now though. Thanks, Vidoof. I'm getting too hungry. I'm starting to feel strange. I will do that. She's on her fluffy dog bed right behind me. Although she's getting up now. Maybe she heard me say I was going to go get something to eat. She's like, oh. Vidoof, thanks very much for coming by and hanging out, man. Jules, thanks for coming. And I appreciate the subscription. It's good to see you again on stream. Of course, we always see you in Discord. Harshly, Lenny, I hope your PlayStation's working. Anybody else? Phoenix, Weidenbach. Thanks, guys, for coming and hanging while we did a little early morning Diablo. I think I was looking for anyone to raid. I don't think I have anybody. I'm gonna run some ads. I don't blame you if you don't want to stay, but if you do, thank you for that. And feel free to go to my YouTube channel because I'm always working on that too. Have a good day, Lenny. Vidoof, take care. Harshly, have a good morning as well. Jules, good luck with your camping trip. And I'll see you guys next time.